Hell figure, nigga. This is the Star Report. I'm your host, Troy Terrain, PKA Star. Kids, tonight I'm on that I told you so shit. Tonight I'm on that I told you so shit, and I never do that, you know? Will Smith has resigned. You thought I was crazy. What was it, a week ago or Monday? I forget when. Yeah, he's going to give the award back. He's going to have to. Now we have to find out if this was his decision, Jada's decision, or his mother's decision. Salute to his mother. Sometimes mama has to step in. You guys will know better than me. A black mama has to step in and say, son, you don't need those white folks and their awards. Give it back. His mother, a very classy woman from what I could see, just did an interview a couple days ago on ABC News, and she said she has never seen Will break like that. The most idiotic thing I have heard come out of this debacle since the Academy Awards this past Sunday was the talk of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith going on the red table. What an asinine idea. Hopefully they did not record it. Hopefully that's not coming out. I also want to say I think Will Smith is getting bad advice. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm a man of a certain age, 57 years of age. I've been through legal battles, corporate decisions with regards to contracts and other things. I'm a man of influence. I think Will Smith has been getting bad advice. To my knowledge, and within the last hour, according to the New York Post and other platforms, Will Smith has still not reached out to Chris Rock. Many of you think that Will Smith should that Chris Rock should sue Will Smith. I think he should as well. I think he should sue Will Smith, Jada, the Academy, and of course, drop the lawsuit against the Academy, but you have to include them to give leverage to your lawsuit against Will Smith. Will Smith has not reached out. Is he the narcissist that some people are saying he is? Crying and boo-hooing, I want to be a vessel for love. Whether he was or wasn't asked to leave the ceremony, the after party after the ceremony, who gives a shit? He still has not reached out to Chris Rock. Chris Rock is now getting heckled. His second night in Boston, where he's doing stand-up, he had to calm down not someone heckling him, but someone saying, fuck Will Smith, and Chris said, hey. If you ask me, I think Chris Rock will and should quit his comedy tour right now. Too many diversions. He can't get through a 45-minute set of telling jokes. People are going to be waiting for him to say something about the slap. The slap heard around the world, the slap of humiliation. I'm not clowning Chris Rock for getting slapped. I mean, we had some fun, when it first happened. Sure. That's what we do. But I think he should and he will sue Will Smith. Anyway, phone lines are open. Good evening. How you guys doing? Troll babies, huh? I started sipping without you. Got my trolling in the RVA glass, huh? My Philadelphia police glass cracked. Are there some police officers out there who can get me some new police coffee mugs or glasses? I miss that goddamn glass. Anyway, also on the screen, my showrunner, the California Task Force has voted to limit reparations to descendants of slavery. I've got the notes here. I have not done a deep dive yet. I've been busy all day, rat business, and then I was at the gym. I got to tell you about the gym. It's too gay for me now. I'm not homophobic, but it's super gay. I got to buy my own fucking equipment and put it on my deck. There's too much going on in the goddamn gyms in Atlanta. Give me some time. Anyway, the California Task Force, who are they? They've made progress. My question, and I even called Dana with the data earlier, are they connected to ADOS, Yvette Carnell, and Antonio Moore? I hope they're not connected to Antonio Moore. I'm sorry, Tone Talks. He rubs me the wrong way. And this has nothing to do with my homie King Flex, a.k.a. Tariq Nasheed, giving him that smoke and that work. I just think he's a player hater. Tone Talks. Anyway, I need you guys to chime in and let me know who the California Task Force is. I did watch a video earlier today, and there was a very well-spoken young female. They were breaking down about who should be entitled to reparations. Will this be the great and much-needed divide for black people in America? I myself wrote about the Black Armageddon in my book. A mental separation, I'll just say that, as opposed to, breaking it all down, yada, yada, yada. But, and other people have felt this as well. There needs to be a divide. Phone lines are open. I want you to chime in. I should be all set up and ready to go. Hopefully the phones work. Troll babies, good evening. I see you guys with the bullshit early, as you should. Friday night. I don't mind doing some Friday night freestyles if you want to just call in and spit some crazy bars. I see some cash apps already. Okay. Give me a second. I'll come to you guys. And I do want to spend some time, on some of my new sponsors. And folks, if you purchase anything from yesterday's show or the day before, and you send an email, make sure that you address what it is that you're sending us by way of the screenshot. There's 4 people that answer my emails. Everybody doesn't know. If you just say something very generic, thinking you're talking to me direct, they're gonna say, "What? Huh?" So we'll be discussing some of the new sponsors tonight who did purchase some of the items of my other sponsors, okay? All right, let me just acknowledge early. Okay, who is this? Okay, I'll get back to you later on what that's about. Truck and Tay got your donation early, okay? Is it Zaki got your donation? Okay, thank you, Zaki. Okay, Barrington got your donation. Okay. Barrington is still on yesterday's show about the zesty white boy from Walmart. Yeah, there's no updates yet. I didn't go back to Walmart today, all right? But thank you. Hey, Tyra. Tyra says, does Shaka Zulu still have you under pressure? Yes. I saw Shaka Zulu today. He was just walking in the back, and he didn't look at me. I saw him walking. He was doing whatever it is that he does. Shaka Zulu is one of the 6 or 7 cats that roam in and out of my yard. They are surplus killers, for those who don't know. Surplus killers. Google that. A lot of times, surplus killers, they kill for sport, for fun, to sharpen their skills at hunting. Doesn't necessarily mean that they want to eat what it is that they kill. So he may have been on a mission. I don't know. I said, But thank you for your donation, Tara, okay? And other people I want to get to. Tomau got your donation. Tone Talks rubs you the wrong way. All right. Yeah. Okay, that was cute. Yeah. Thank you for your donation. But I really want to know about the California Task Force a little bit later, okay? Right now, and let me also say that Will Smith's resignation was accepted right away by the Academy. Right away. Hold on a second. Let me just pull this up on the screen here. They responded, and they are going to continue with disciplinary action. Guys, I'm not going to read Will Smith's statement. It's contrived. It's what you would expect. And he's saying he's heartbroken. Huh? I don't want to even want to read it again because I'm not trying to hear anything from him and his feelings when he has not reached out to Chris Rock. If some of you want to make this a black thing, call in, make it a black thing. Make it a black thing. A black man slapped another black man on the most prestigious stage award ceremony in this country, the Academy Awards, and still has not reached out to him to say, hey, homie, yo, my guy, yo, pardon me, whatever, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, he keeps apologizing in written form. But he has not reached out, according to, again, the New York Post and other platforms. According to People magazine and a few other platforms, the Academy accepts Will Smith's resignation. The president says disciplinary proceedings will continue. We will continue to move forward with our actions against Mr. Smith for violations of the Academy Award. David Rubin, that's the president. He said that today. Okay. Other things I want to discuss tonight. Hold on a second. I took the injection. Salute to the person who hooked me up with the roids. It's not Pharmacist 300. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, but I had a good workout today. Anybody else? I'm not really a gym rat, but any gym rats out there in the Atlanta metro area, I may need to talk to somebody. You know, just I don't know if I'm satisfied with my, I'll just say my recent purchase to keep it light, okay? All right, I'm coming to the phones. I want to get into this Will Smith resignation. TJ got your donation. Okay, we can make this a conspiracy thing. Why not? It's Friday. TJ says Will slap is another global reset to shift the world from focusing on the new rollouts. I'm not mad at that comment. Hollywood sets the tone on a lot of bullshit. You could be right on point. Frank White, 32nd, got your donation. Salute. The hater. Respect. Greasy Ronnie. Ronnie's movie shaking and popping. That's all I'll say. Thank you for your donation, okay? Let me go to the calls early. I do want to talk to some folks about some of these things with regards to Will Smith's resignation. Area code 314, you have to speed. 314. 314.
Yeah, thank you. How are you doing?
Good. Are you up to speed? Will Smith has resigned. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, sir. My question is this. Why come the Los Angeles prosecutor haven't filed charges against Will Smith for assault and battery? It doesn't make sense. And you see some of the other things that's going on in that county with smash and grab and other activities.
Yeah.
And they don't have to have a testimony from the victim.
Right.
Everything is on video. Yeah. Assault and battery is a crime against the state of California.
Are you a California resident, sir?
No, I'm not a California resident, but I see this all over the TV and news where I am.
Okay. You've got a very valid point from what I've gathered here. The LAPD did go speak to the producer. I forgot his name. I had it written down here somewhere. And Chris Rock. Chris Rock said, no, I don't want to press charges, yada, yada, yada. But your point is very well taken. He should be arrested. Many people have said that. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I just want to put that point out. And it should carry further on. He should lose his endorsement. He should be taken off of any other promotions, books taken out of the library the way they do everyone else.
Damn.
Come on now. We're talking about equal treatment here.
Okay.
What he done was a disgrace. And then to go back and sit down and holler out the epitaphs that he did.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that family. It reminds me of the Addams family.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. Folks, I still have not seen anything by way of Jada Pinkett. She's another one who just annoys me. And I think she annoys a lot of people. I'm not going to say most people, but a lot of people. I've seen no statement from her other than this is a time for healing, yada, yada, yada. We did a show recently about Jada Pinkett laughing at Chris Rock getting smacked. Are there any updates on this red table talk? I think that will be the nail in his coffin if he does that. Hey, Toby, I got your donation. Will can still attend and be nominated for an Oscar. He just can't vote. His resignation is superficial. Okay. Now, let me ask you, Toby, do you think that they're going to implement new rules because of Will Smith's actions? As we already discussed a couple of days ago, in 2017, they rolled out a new code of conduct. This could be a defining moment now. I'm just saying. I don't know. Black Racist got your donation. Star, with all due respect, you keep saying prestigious Oscars, but you're talking about a room full of junkies. Great point. Great point. Junkies, alleged pedophiles, cheaters, lawbreakers. Yeah. Well, if you look at what the media says, that is our most prestigious award with regards to acting. So, but thank you for your donation. Okay, let's go to area code 231. Friday night, Will Smith.
What's going on, Star?
Has resigned. How are you, sir? Good evening.
How you doing this evening?
I'm good,
I love
man.
it.
I'm good.
I don't think you should resign.
Sir, he did resign. Can you turn that down in the background, please? He did resign.
No, I said I don't think he should have resigned. I love that he smacked Chris Rock.
Come on, black man. Are you a black man?
Yes, sir. I'm a black man.
Okay. Continue. You have the floor.
I love it though. I love it. One thing I hate the fallout. I hate that everybody gotta choose sides or have an opinion. That's the worst part. That's the only worst part about this. Everybody got an opinion that doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's the only part I hate about it.
Can I ask, how old are you?
Social medias and everybody got something to say.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay. In my opinion, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing that so many people can have an opinion. There was once a time in this country for centuries where people of color had no voice, no say-so. They were at the mercy of the corporations, media, television, radio. They have a voice now. Go ahead.
An opinion about things that matter. What does this matter for? This doesn't matter for the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
Right? We still going to be voting Democrat or Republican in November. It's like this. The country is not going to take a turn for the better because of it. It's just nonsense. It's irrelevant. A big irrelevant story. So what's the point?
Well, I'm here to pick off of Will Smith's carcass. I'm here to pick the meat off the bone for clicks and views.
You know, and
as many people are, Bob. So that's one point.
Right.
It's beneficial. This is the land of capitalism. It has no moral base. Go ahead. Right.
I love that part too. That we can dump on him. You know. That media can, society can. I love that. I mean, that's what America is. That's what America's supposed to be, free country. You're supposed to be able to have the freedom to do these things. It's a gift and a curse, though, you know?
Okay.
It's a gift and a curse. Like free will. Free will is a gift and a curse. We have the free will to make the right choice and do the right thing, but we choose to pay attention to this nonsense instead of being informed or being up to date on the important things that's going on in the country.
Okay. So you don't see any good coming out of this situation, this debacle, this?
No, heck, no.
Nothing. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to watch Will Smith movies. I'm still going to, let's say, 2 Men and 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen was walking around Hollywood giving people HIV. And I like, there's nothing's going to change. Ever's going to change.
A cesspool of bullshit. A beautiful cesspool of bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beauty of America. Thank you for your... I'm sorry, go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead.
We got Harvey Weinstein, who's been raping women, and you know what I mean? We got it's just, it's nuts.
Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate the call on a Friday night.
The music I'm still going to.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, this ain't about nothing. This ain't gonna change nothing. Well, folks, I'm here for it. I'm here for the dumb shit. I'm here to pick off of Will Smith's bones, huh? Has Willow chimed in? I haven't gone to her IG page, nor will I. Has Jaden chimed in? Batman. That was a hot jam. Troll babies, yes, no? Let me fix my drink. Hang on a second. Friday night, I'm with the dumb shit. Is this a black thing? I'm on that I told you so shit tonight. Folks, in case you didn't catch my other broadcast, I said Will Smith should return his Oscar. I jumped out the window. I didn't ask your opinion. I said, that's what I think, he should give it back. And he has. He's resigned, and he'll give the award back as well. And they will take it, even if it's just for a short period of time. Pardon me, hang on a second. The Academy Board will meet on April the 15th to determine additional consequences. This comes by way of the LA Times. The Academy's Board of Governors met to begin disciplinary actions. We know this. The organization announced suspension and expulsion. Okay, the organization announced suspension and expulsion was on the table. Did Will Smith take preemptive measures? Now, hear me loud and clear. I want you to chime in. This is the objective perspective. I am not a know-it-all, but I'm a reader. I have been all my life. I'm a man of experience, traveler, been abroad many times. In my opinion, Will Smith is a narcissist. He's a very unique, that's the word, unique type of narcissist. I mean, that whole crying thing when he was accepting the award, I mean, it was hard to listen to. For those of you who are much more smarter than I, and you study body language, he was talking and he was projecting with his body. He was not wiping the tears. He wanted you to see the tears. He wanted you to see, I'm crying. Here we now have the Academy discussing disciplinary action, and hold on a second, they did have a quick call. This past Tuesday, Will Smith initiated a viral 6-minute call with the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Science president. Will initiated the call on Tuesday. I cried. I reached out. I did not get a quick resolve. I'm resigning. I cried. How dare you question my tears? Troll babies, am I crazy? I cried as I accepted my award. How dare you not take me serious and just make this go away? Star hating big time. Duh. Star is the objective hater. Duh. I cried. Folks, I'm with the super duper bullshit tonight. Area code 305. Oh, is that 305, Dade County? Where you calling from? Little Haiti, 305.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yo.
Good evening.
What's good? Is Star?
This is Star, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, man. Yo, I'm from Queens, New York, Cambria Heights.
Okay. Congratulations,
but
sir.
I'm in 305. I got a phone out here.
Okay.
Yeah, but that karate slap shouldn't have. What are we talking about as far as this whole thing goes down? Because it's so many levels of this nonsense. I can go for hours off of the.
Sir, you're from Cambria Heights, Queens, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you calling me? I'm sitting here discussing topics. I'm not your friend.
Because I'm listening to your joint, son.
Okay, well, chime in. Don't call me and ask me what are we talking about. It's on the screen.
What the? Okay, I don't have a screen. I'm just on the joint, son. I'm just on the phone.
Yeah, I'm not your friend. Don't call me to catch up like we go back. Fuck Queens. Fuck Cambria Heights. Fuck Cambria Heights. Get your bozo ass up out of here. I'm in a great place, you know? You're from Queens. You got a 305 number. I don't mind you dick riding, but get to the topic first, bozo. You know, that reminds me. Just give me a second. Folks, I'm in Georgia, enjoying life as I always have. I've never been depressed. Life is great. I smash bitches half my age. I live in Woodstock. Nobody's hiding. But if you are from New York and you see me in the Walmart, Public Supermarket, Kroger's, Walgreens, wherever, don't ask me for a picture. Don't ask me for a picture if you're from New York. I didn't move to Georgia to link up with New York niggas. I'm going to keep it real with you. Especially if you're an old school bum-ass nigga. You're scheming and scamming. Fuck out of here. I think within the last 2 weeks, I denied 4 people pictures. Yo, OG, can I get a picture? I'm like, what? No. I'm shopping. What? You want to take a picture with a rat? I'm out here telling, nigga. Nah, who are you? I can't think of anything more disgusting, catch this one, than to be in the Atlanta metro area, to be from up north, and to go to something called Bronx Day. Oh, my God. The last people I want to see in Georgia are New York niggas. Gonna get an amen in the live chat for anybody who's from up north living in Georgia. And you stay curving New York niggas. That's a whole fact. Folks, the topic is on the screen. If you're not up to speed on the topic, do not call me. I'm not your friend. I don't want to catch up. Please. Good evening, area code 404. Will Smith has resigned. Are you up to speed? 404.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? I ain't going to take too much of your time.
I got time, sir. As long as we're talking about the topic, I got time, sir. I got time.
Absolutely. So, at least from my perspective, it was an interesting thing to see live, just on some random shit. You know, just me sitting in the bed next to my girl, just looking at the Oscars. You know, just... I'm not really even into watching shit like that, you know, to be honest with you. If it ain't really the sports or something like that, I'm done with it. But
Okay.
when Will Smith committed that act against Chris Rock, man,
it got everybody's attention.
Like
it got our attention. Yeah, I'm about to do three more shows on this topic. Yeah, the numbers are doing swell. Go ahead.
Hey man, and it was something so crazy to where this is something that's going to be talked about forever.
Yeah.
Because it's something that you're going to have to be able to reference in a moment of foolishness. And in my opinion, looking at Will Smith doing that, what he did, disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, like everybody know Will Smith has always had roles where he's been masculine. Like nothing about his roles or movies that he do. I mean, of course, people gonna go into his old bag where people gonna make you do certain things to get you to a certain level. But regardless of those things, all the movies that Will have done, man, it's been masculine. Bad Boys, I'm not putting.
Sir, with all due respect, are you smoking a Sherm stick? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Man, I'm talking about the topic, but I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna say this.
No, stay with me. I'm just you threw me for a fucking loop here. How old are you? You got an area code 404. How old are you, sir? I got time.
Man, I'm 29. I'm 29.
So you don't usually watch the Academy Awards. Will Smith smacked fire out of Chris Rock. So you're calling in. I appreciate that.
He did lift him.
I appreciate that.
Right.
What are your thoughts? He resigned. He resigned. He said, nah, y'all doing too much.
I feel like
here. What do you think?
I feel like things have been moving so fast, and people have been talking and analyzing the situation all week. It was the writing on the wall. I mean, of course, it looked presumptuous and fast, like Will moving real fast about what he want to do with his career. But at the end of the day, who don't know that white folks finna do what they have to do to Will Smith in order to keep the integrity of what they've been had going on for decades and centuries. Well, what all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I say this and leave it alone.
No, sir, I don't want you to leave it alone. I want you to stay with me because that hoe ass nigga from New York just rubbed me the wrong fucking way. Do you beat your bitch? Let's go there. Do you beat your bitch?
Hold up. Say it again.
Do you beat your bitch? Do you put hands on your bitch?
Hell no. I don't put my hands on nobody because I don't want nobody to put hands on me. I didn't want to aspire to be a boxer.
Okay.
But I understand that I am far from anything less than what I...
Are you dating a bitch? Are you in love with the bitch? They're all bitches. All bitches.
Well, not mine. Mine is a beautiful young lady which I want to marry one day. So, but I smashed bitches, I passed bitches, I slayed bitches, I did all that.
Stay with me. Stay with me. How long have you been with, Bay? You call it Bay. How long you been with Bay?
I've been with my lady for one hand. I've been with my lady 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, sir.
Clearly, she's not the one because if she was the one, you would have married her after the first year.
I mean, that's not necessarily the case. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir, that's a fact because after hang on, stay with me. After 2.5 years, after 2 years, you slow down on smashing the pussy. Just you get tired of it. It's just pussy. And 5 years, you haven't put a ring on it. Why not? Why not?
Personally, and technically this is a weird space because now you got me feeling like Will because you got me talking about my personal life, but I'm going to stay with you.
Sir, can I tell you why you haven't put a ring on it? Can I tell you?
You can give me your opinion.
Oh, no, I'm going to spit some facts from an old nigga tonight because she's not the one. If she was the one, my nigga, you would say, baby, you the one. I don't give a fuck if I ain't got no money. You mines. You mines, bitch. And if you try and leave me, bitch, I'll kill you, bitch. She ain't the one, sir. But thank you for calling. Thank you.
Let me have it.
Thank you, man. 5 years with the pussy and you haven't put a ring on it. Troll babies, talk to me, please. After 2 years, you pull back on the pussy. No, I'm tired. I'm tired, babe. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't blow your back out tonight, babe. I can't put your ankles behind your neck. Let's see what's going on Saturday. Tonight's Wednesday. 5 years with the same bitch. Good God Almighty. New Jersey Mac, I see you, my nigga. Hold on a second. Hold on. This nigga sent a paragraph, but he sent in some scroll. Hold on. Oh, y'all done got me started on the bullshit. New Jersey Mac says we're currently under the thumb of corpse, lobbyists, lawmakers, etc. It'll be no time before we're censored in the same manner as Germans who have alternate theory about what transpired to those that signed the checks. Okay, you's a reading nigga. Thank you for your donation. Okay. TJ got your donation. He's dating Zach Lee. Pay attention. #per. Okay. Devious J, you need to call in and promote tonight, my nigga. Where's my email address? Devious J, you're one of my sponsors. Send me an email. Tell me what line you're on. You got to promote, man. Devious J says, Will played himself. A lot of people don't want to support him anymore. Devious J, Will Smith is food right now. He's food. Everybody can get it, you know? You've got a YouTube channel, Devious J. Are you making memes? Are you taking videos and content? He's a great video director, Devious J. Are you putting shit together to bring traffic to your channel? This nigga's food right now. Huh? Poor Legacy tapping in. Hang on a second. Do I have a Poor Legacy banner? Hold on. Where is Poor Legacy? Okay, I gotta find it. Come back in a second. Let's go to area code 201. Friday night. I'm on that I told you so shit. 201. Will Smith has resigned. 201. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, indeed. You were correct. You told us so. It's grand finale in the building. What's up, man?
Good to hear from you, man. You have the floor. Please. Go ahead.
All right. So much like any, I don't know, CEO, executive, or whatever that gets caught up in any type of scandal or what have you, there's a resignation that follows, something to that degree, when in fact they've had that talking to. You know, resign, spare us the embarrassment of having to fire you.
Right.
And so such is the case with the Academy. And this is just my opinion. I don't have any proof, but it's my belief that he had the talking to. Hey, resign gracefully, spare us the embarrassment of having to kick you out. Mm-hmm. And so it came down, in a very well-crafted written statement to the press. I'm embarrassed, blah, 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 whatever it is that he wrote. And, we now have his resignation, as we should have. You have folks out there that are like, yeah, and I don't care, and he should have did that or whatever. Those people, to me, were not raised to know right from wrong. They were not raised to check their emotions and understand that there's a time and place for everything. By that degree, by that logic, there should be no comedy or anyone that goes to a show and we sit out front and we're with our lady or we're with whoever, and we get called out by a comedian, we now are justified of going up on stage and whipping their ass, right? Because after all, Will Smith was justified in doing what he did. So let's all beat the brakes off of anybody that talks to us crazy. if you don't believe that,
right.
if you don't believe that,
Good point.
then you're an emotional savage.
Good point.
Who is a hypocrite?
Okay, I got to jump in, Grand Finale. You always have great perspectives. I appreciate you. And folks, Grand Finale is in my community section. He's got a brand new single out as well. It's called Always Reloaded. Okay, so I don't want you to agree with me. You stand your ground. That's what I appreciate about you. I think Will Smith may be a unique narcissist, and he has now resigned because, you know, he doesn't even want to deal with the headache. I cried. Now you're even contemplating, you know, disciplinary actions. I cried. Let's move on. You know what? Here. I resign, and I think he's going to give back the trophy. Am I wrong, in your opinion, Grand Finale?
I don't know if I can go that far.
Okay.
I mean, yes, the narcissism, I agree that could be a possibility.
Okay.
But whether that was part of his, master plan, like, okay, I'm going to shed a few crocodile tears.
Okay.
And it's a lower blowover, and we can all get back to business. Now, I think that while he is a narcissist, he did have an oh shit moment.
Okay.
Like, uh-oh.
Okay.
I effed up. Let me get these tears flowing.
Right.
And, let everybody know that I'm going to get counseling and, forgive me, and, this will never happen again. So I think it's a combination of the two.
Okay. Do you think Jada Pinkett Smith is behind the apology and the resignation, or his mother, or did he do it on his own?
I do not think either of them supported any type of resignation. He clearly knew days after, right after the smack and taking the pictures with the Oscar, he was like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But now that the backlash is coming in waves, and you can't avoid it. It's everywhere now.
Right.
And when you're on the wrong side of history, as he clearly is, now he's doing damage control. Yeah. So that's what that is. I wanted to touch on your other topic.
Well, hang on a second. I enjoy talking to you. You are a man of knowledge.
Go.
Why do you think he has not reached out to Chris Rock personally? Still.
You know what? I can't honestly speak to that, only because I've seen some reports that he did apologize, but that could all be trolling. I don't know how true or how valid those statements are. So,
Chris Rock said himself.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, said himself.
Chris Rock said no. Okay.
Chris Rock
all
said
right.
he has not reached out. Go ahead.
If he hasn't, because it's a true admission. Well, here's the thing. If he does that, who is he denying? Who is he denying if he admits to Chris that he was wrong? He's denying Jada her moment in the sun. Like, listen, I defended you in front of millions of people. Yeah. And if I apologize to Chris, I negate all of that.
I'm bigger than Tupac, bitch. You see what I did? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. If I apologize to Chris, then he's right in clowning you in front of millions of people. You do look like a bald-headed bitch, or something to that degree. So he can't do.
Or let me just interject, and I'm gonna give you the last word. Or maybe to go along with being a narcissist, Will Smith is an elitist. Yeah, I smacked that bitch nigga. So what? I apologized. Hang on. Let me finish. I apologized. My apology should be accepted. Yeah, I smacked that scrawny 106-pound bitch nigga. And what? Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, we can imagine, for a chuckle laugh at what he did, but he's straddling the fence. He's walking a fine line if he's going to do both. If he's going to apologize, or I'm sorry, if he's going to be a narcissist on one hand, but apologize at the same time, that's going to be kind of hard for him to do both. He's got to pick a side. He's either going to be, you know what I'm saying, a narcissist who feels it's all about me, or he's going to do the right thing and apologize. But I don't think he could do both.
Okay, let's move on. You wanted to talk about the California task force voting to limit reparations for descendants of slavery. Please.
Yeah, I've always found the whole, and I understand you're part of, or you support ADOS and FBA and all that other stuff. I'm not exactly in that camp. Not because I'm of Caribbean descent, even if I wasn't.
Right.
I just find it very odd that people, I mean, for one, I think that whole ideology is very divisive, right? If we're talking about, racism and systemic racism and whatever.
Which is a reality.
Opportunity.
It's a reality. Go ahead.
What's that?
Which is a reality. Go ahead.
Right, but then at the same time, we need to draw a line between us and them, right? So if you're black, but you can't trace your lineage back to slavery, you're not a part of us. As you once said, it's a sign of separatism. But
yes, but now let me chime into what you've just said. My father's family, descendants of slavery. My mother's family, Neapolitan, not Sicilian, Neapolitan. So yes, I believe in reparations for American descendants of slavery. Yes. Yeah, they built the goddamn country. You are Caribbean, so of course you're not in tune with what you perceive to now be separatism, racism, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, you support the reparations that Jamaica is demanding, yes?
Not exactly, but hold on. Before
what do you mean not exactly?
Wait. I want to touch. I didn't finish my point.
Okay,
So again, it's not because I'm of Caribbean descent. That has nothing to do with it. My whole point is this:
nigga hating from the sideline.
In order for you to qualify to be part of ADOS or FBA or what have you, you had to be able to trace your lineage back to slavery. But but hold on. But you're acting as if the slaves sprouted up out of the ground and started and originated here in America. They had to come from somewhere. They themselves came from as far as Barbados and the Caribbean and Western Africa and Central Africa. So it's not as if those ancestors are not from someplace else. So you're just going to say, listen, we only respect the slaves that we can trace back to here, and everyone else before them.
Grand finale, I have to jump in. The black man and the black woman was always here in America. They were always here. The Atlantic slave trade was real, but the indigenous people of this land were indeed black, in my opinion. And according to recent research, they were always here. But I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
Even so, I can't dispute that, nor can anyone, actually prove it. Kind of like God, right? I can't disprove it anymore.
It can be proved, but go ahead. It can be proved. Go ahead.
Oh, right, but all of them, all of the ones that you claim, or all of the members of ADOS and all of the members of FBA can prove that all of their ancestors did not come from any other islands, did not come from Africa. They all were indigenous people of America. None of them came from anywhere else. If you can do that, maybe maybe you have a point. But aside from that, I just think it's as divisive and as separatist and I can't rock with it.
Okay. Hey, man, are you going to get me a new banner, or is the banner that we have in the community section good enough for you?
Yeah, if you could, man, just repost that.
Okay.
And if you could. Thanks, man. I'd appreciate it.
That banner is going to be reposted in about a week and a half. But, folks, go into the community section. Grand Finale is there. The trolls are getting at him about his jeans, and he wants to smoke. Yes?
Yeah, man, it's all welcome, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Salute. Thank you for the call. Thank you.
Salute.
Okay. Grand Finale. I enjoy hearing other people's opinions. This is the objective perspective, folks. And with regards to the showrunner, the California Task Force voting to limit reparations for descendants of slavery here in this country, I want half my check. I want half of what you niggas get. Yeah, I'm kicking up some dust. I will be subscribing to tribalism when they start giving shit out. That's a whole fact. Wicked Hebrew got your donation. Thank you so much for tapping in. Fuck that PPD mug and that Bruins cap. Okay, you mean the Diddy mug still available? Wicked Hebrew, thank you for your donation, sir. Salute on a Friday night. Monster got your donation. Hold on a second. Zakwa is doing a Will Smith drag event next week. Zakwa or Zakaya? He's talking about Zach Lee. Monster, thank you for your donation. Ricky Rick tapping in. Ricky Rick. Amy asked me about you and about 10 other people, Ricky Rick, and she said, hey, we want people to show their faces. Are you going to show your face? The Star Report wants people to show their faces. The trolling shit we want it. But show your face, man. Now you've got some new AVI. If you're the same Ricky Rick, I don't know which Ricky Rick you are. I'm not going to say your name, but okay. Something about Buck Wild. No, Ricky Rick. Buck Wild is, I've got paperwork on Buck Wild. I got paperwork on everybody, man. I does this by myself. The best numbers by myself, But thank you for your donation. Rory. Whoa. Where's light skin Rory? Hold on a second. Did Rory text me? Where's the white Denzel? 347. Light skin Rory, a.k.a. the white Denzel.
What's up, Star? What's going on?
Good to hear from you, man. What's cracking? What's popping? Let's go. Let's get it.
Everything's good. Yo, I got 13 days sober, man. I got 13 days sober. That's why you haven't heard from me.
Yeah, I was wondering. I said, is he okay?
I'm serious.
Yeah, you're drying out. Come on. I know.
Yeah, man, I've been drying out. I hit a couple of AA meetings and try to get spiritual a little bit, shit like that, No, I'm only playing April Fool's, Star. What the fuck is the white Denzel? Get the fuck out of here.
I was about to say.
Come on, man. It's April Fool's.
I was about to say rehab is for quitters.
Crazy.
I was about to call you all sorts of names.
Yeah.
Rehab is for quitters. Let's go, Rory. Let's go.
Well, I'm pop my collar, man. I see the whole, the Oscars is on a world stage, right? So the Oscars is on a world stage, and that's why you're getting all these people offended and shit.
Right.
But I'm over here, these are all black Americans, We know we can't take them nowhere. We know that. We know that it was, come on.
Let's go.
We know this was the first Oscars where they had the woke crowd with the whole black production and everybody getting the best awards was black people sitting up front.
Right.
And then, of course, it was on.
And it turned into a nigger circus. Let's go, white boy Rory. Let's go.
Come on, man. You know, we still love them. That's all Black Americans. We know we can't take them nowhere.
Ooh.
We knew we know that woke Hollywood crowd. Come on, man. They're like, they never lived around black people. They're like rich people that are in the circle for 100 years. Their grandfather was Jewish, so they were in the Hollywood crowd. And they thought they were being all, kumbaya. And it was like, nah, it's cool. You knew black people were going to turn the Oscars into the Source Awards. We all knew that.
Right.
But, the only reason it's a big story is because the rest of the world, they're not used to that. They can't handle that. Their black people are civilized, So when it comes,
Rory, hold on a second. Devious J, what area code, man? I don't know your number. Devious J, what area code are you calling from? For God's sakes. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rory. Go ahead.
Who, me?
No. Somebody else. He's emailing me. He says he's on the line. Well, I don't know your number. What area code? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I heard a couple of these black dudes getting on my name when I wasn't around for a couple of days.
Right.
These guys are weird, man. That gangster, Bushy Gangster Love, he's a level 5 widow. I know what you're saying about a fan now. That guy, I don't know. The dude, all he does is think about me, nothing else, and talk about me. I don't really care about him, but, I heard the rebroadcast, and he said his sister was a lesbo, so he's angry because the X and Y chromosomes in his family got mixed up. That's not my fault. He likes men, and his sister likes girls. That's not my fault, And I'm sure his boyfriend's probably sick and tired about hearing my name by now. His Benji boyfriend is probably walking around the house with his hand on his hip. Who the hell is this white Denzel you keep talking about?
Right.
So I don't know, yeah.
In a teacup stance.
Fake ass Compton, Don't even get me started, Star.
All right, so hang on a second. Hang on, Rory. Will Smith resigned. Do you give a damn? From the Academy, man. He said, "Hey, I'm out. I'm good." Do you think he's gonna give the award back?
He jumped the gun. He's cool with that. He knew what was coming down, what was getting ready to go down. Yeah. They got to do something because everybody's offended. Everybody's offended. I don't really see the whole thing. I mean, where I come from, if that was on the subway, a black dude got up, slapped another black dude for talking mess to his wife, and then sat back down and told him, "Shut your mouth or I'll do it again." That's regular shit. That's regular shit. I mean, regular shit. But
now, hang on, Rory. I gotta jump in. But we're not talking the subway in New York City. We're not talking a bodega corner in Newark, New Jersey. We're talking the Academy Awards. The Academy Awards.
So what? Yeah, all right. We just got over the pandemic. People are losing their mind, and I think that was regular shit. They were lucky that Chris Rock didn't have an entourage and Will Smith didn't have an entourage, and then they shoot it out in the parking lot. They were lucky that didn't happen. All that happened was a black dude slapped another black dude and, told him, "Watch your mouth when you're talking about my wife." That's regular shit. But because the world
black on black crime, it doesn't surprise you, Rory, right? Black on black crime.
That's nothing. That's everyday stuff, Wow. We still love our black Americans, but we know we can't take them on the world stage. I mean, we know that, that's the way it goes.
Now, hang on a second, Rory. Are you up to speed on the California Reparations Task Force? Not that you have to be. They've made progress with regards to California and, possible legislation for reparations. Are you up to speed or no?
I think that they reap what they sow. They vote for those people. It's the same thing here in New York.
Okay.
It's a fake black and brown coalition. The reason they're getting less reparations or the reparations or talked about being restricted is because there's a majority Latino, Mexican population there. And they put up their people, and that goes back to that whole fake brown and black coalition.
Right.
You know,
right.
There's no love between foreign Latinos and black Americans. There's no love at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. They don't even like white Americans. They kiss up and the foreign ones and wash the boss's car after work. But when they're together, they don't like any of us. They don't like any of us. So
now you are a descendant from Ireland.
Reparations are being restricted over there. They're outnumbered.
Yeah.
They're outnumbered.
I may have asked you this before.
Reparations.
I forget.
I swear to God.
Rory, hold on.
I hope they get reparations from people like Beto O'Rourke, that little punk.
Rory, I may have asked you this before, but have you ever been to Ireland? Did I ask you that before?
Yeah, what are you talking about? So I've been my whole life.
I forget.
Or ever since I was like,
I forget.
The first time I went there, I was 12 years old.
Okay.
I've been there my whole life.
Okay.
Going back and forth.
Okay.
At one time, I lived there for over a year. My parents got split up and, so yeah, we went back to live over there.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, good to hear.
We want reparations too. If if the black people win reparations from this country, then that's a green light for Irish people to get reparations from the Queen's treasure chest. We're gonna come from that. We're gonna use this is an example and a class action lawsuit. I want reparations too. We want reparations too. My people were starved, enslaved. Yeah. I don't want reparations from American government. We want reparations from the Queen of England. We were forced to come to this country.
That will never happen, but it's
our own country.
It's a good thought. It'll never happen.
Yeah, where's this pussy boy gangster love at? He got a lot to say when I'm not on the line.
What? You know what? Hang on. Rory, do you want to stay there? Stay there.
Yeah.
Stay there. Let me.
No, I'm not. I'm walking it.
Stay there. Stay there. Let me see if Gangs of Love taps in, guys. Hold on a second. Folks, I want you to check out one of my new sponsors for starting next week, My Exclusive Opinion on YouTube. Starting next week. And folks, for anybody who purchased any products this week, your promotions will start next week. I say again, next week in the showrunners, okay? Starting with My Exclusive Opinion on YouTube. She's got some great content. We're going to get her cracking and popping, all right? Also on the screen, www.lovethecommunity.com. They sent me some really nice hats. The Ops Lives Matter. You've seen me hold these up, okay? Nice snapbacks. Great quality, okay? The Ops Lives Matter. Also, Tell on the Neighborhood Shooters. Okay. Go spend a little Skrilla with them. Send me a screenshot. I'll give you a week's free promotion, okay? On the screen, right? All right, Rory, sit tight. I'm looking for, where's Devious J, man? Jesus Christ. Hold a second. This is one of my sponsors, man. Devious J. Rory, hold on. Devious J, are you there? 631.
I'm here.
Listen, man.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. I appreciate you. You are a sponsor, but you have to remember, I don't remember everybody's phone number. When you email me, say, Storm on the line, such and such area code, okay?
Okay, in the future, I'll do that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You're calling from 631-297, but your email says 631-287. Are you high? What's going on with you? You gave me a different number from what you're calling in on. Are you high?
No, I probably just made a mistake. My bad.
Okay. Let's promote your platform first before we talk about the topics. Tell them about your channel, what you do, please.
Okay, I'm video editor. I got a YouTube channel up. I got playlists that has all the categorized artists in it. Okay. And I want to I'm going to be working on a new banner to put up for the community section.
You need one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just recently made a video, but I gotta wait till the 4th to release it because the artist told me to wait.
Okay.
And I'm working on another one after that. So
you've got some really good skills, man. And I mean, do you do quick reels and shorts and stuff like that just to bring traffic to your channel, or do you do that sort of thing?
I can do it. I haven't done it, but I can. Mm-hmm. I'm capable of doing it.
In my opinion, you're trying to get traffic. Everything that you do doesn't necessarily have to relate to what it is that you're promoting or selling. You're trying to get traffic to your page, and you're in my community section. It's just a thought, Mm-hmm. I don't know how much time you have available, but you got to be in. You got to be in it to win it. The algorithm. Remember we spoke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay. Do you want to touch on? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, about the topic with the Will Smith thing.
Yeah, man. Resigned.
I really think they should take the Oscar from him just because, he broke the rules of the whole establishment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, to just go up and slap somebody, that sets a precedent so that anybody could just go up and slap whoever they want to.
I agree.
And him being such a big star, a big A-list star, like, he should have known better. Like, if he played it off, he would have did so much better than going up on stage and, like, crying while he's accepting his speech, and apologizing while he's accepting his speech,
Yeah. Prior to this whole debacle, were you a Will Smith fan?
I thought he made great movies, like The Fresh Prince I used to watch back in the day, so I never disliked Will Smith, mm-hmm. and I still don't dislike him. I just think, like, he ruined himself with what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are just don't want to support him. Like, mm-hmm. even when I go out in the stores and stuff, you can hear people talking, and they don't want to support him anymore.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had an appreciation for him as a guy who made the transition from a rapper to a film star. I liked his rapping with he and Jazzy Jeff. I liked some of their tracks. Parents Just Don't Understand, Summertime. Yeah, I say, hey man, that's Will Smith. I mean, so I didn't mind the corny stuff then, and I don't say corny in a bad way. Everybody can't be a gangster and a fucking killer,
Yeah, he was like the pop type of rap back in the day,
and that's fine. That's fine, mm-hmm. But I think that the Jada Pinkett, his little brother Jada, I think she has taken him down a path that clearly has now been his fall from grace. Go ahead and finish up, please.
Yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly about that. And then with the whole red table thing, she made him look like a fool, in front of the whole world. So
yeah.
But
hey, man, good to hear from you. Keep me posted on your new banner. Again, folks, Devious J is in the community section. And hey, man, when you email me to say you're in line, you got to say what area code, okay?
Okay, and then also on the 6th, I wanted to put the month sponsorship.
You got it. You got it. I'm here for you.
So yeah, as soon as I get paid, I'm gonna go for the month sponsorship.
Yeah. As soon as you get paid, I'm your best friend. I'm your best friend. All right.
All right, Star. Good talking to you.
Yes, man. Salute. Okay.
Have a good night, man.
Yes, sir. Okay. Devious J tapping in. Yeah. When you get paid, I'm your best friend. Light Skin Rory, are you there? Light Skin Rory.
Yo.
We are looking for Gangs of Love. Where are you? Rory's on the line. He wants to smoke. Rory, do you want to spit some bars tonight? I got time. You want to spit some bars? Where we going?
Oh, I have to think for a second. But I can't just off the dome. No, I got to think for a second.
Well, hang on. Hey, do you want to spit somebody else's bars? Want to think about it?
Shit.
I'll take a couple of
I'll think about it for a second.
Sit tight. Don't go nowhere. Daniel, I got your donation. With a fucked him up and his bitch too, Craig. Okay, Daniel's talking about Craig, a day one from the Star Chamber, live and direct. Yeah, Craig said that the other night. Juggle. NOI hired that white boy star. Stay woke. Okay, you're talking about the white zesty kid in the Walmart. Yeah. I'm not gonna go back to that Walmart for at least a week. You know, he's just a little too anxious to help me. But I mean, you know, great customer service. I'm not hating on him because he's zesty. I'm not hating at all. Great customer service. I don't know if he's trying to, like, you know, flirt with me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But thank you for your donation, Juggle LLC. Okay. Okay. Who is this? Beryl. What area code? Good evening, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Salute. BERRLL. Okay. Thank you, man. I don't see a message other than what you just said. Good evening, Star. A little oil for the machine. Salute to you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. Grand finale. I spoke to grand finale, didn't I? That came in. Yeah, that was earlier. Spoke to grand finale. Jeffrey says, salute for how you treat Craig. Yeah, Craig's a day one, man. Craig, and you know, listen, man, we DJ Elias and I, when we started Star in the Morning, you know, we were literally hashing out the blueprint. We used to get suspended by YouTube all the time. We lost 2 channels. I could have 800,000 subscribers right now if we would have just, you know, handled it, I guess, more business, in a business manner. But we had so much fun. Elias and I were texting the other day. But thank you for your donation. Craig's a real one. And Craig stays fly. I seen a couple of pictures of his gear. Craig always wears some fly shit. Okay, hang on a second. This is a young lady. Okay, thank you, young lady. I'm going to check out your IG page. I'm not going to say your name. Okay, it's private. Hang on a second. Hold on. I'm going to bring the white Denzel in while I'm looking at this young lady's IG page. Rory, you there? The white Denzel.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm responding to an email, some brown sugar. She says she's in Georgia. She says she wants to do coffee, but her page is private. Okay, she's a hot.
Yeah, make that happen.
You want to spit some bars while I'm doing this?
Make that happen. Yeah, I'll try a little something.
Okay, you got the floor.
I'm a little fucked up tonight. All right. What the fuck? I thought I conquered the world, crushed Mo D, Hammer, and Tupac's girl. But still, these brothers want to instigate shit. I battle any nigga in this rap game quick. Name the spot. I make it hot for you bitches. Female rappers too. I don't give a fuck, boo. Word. I'm here to crush all my peers. Rhymes in a month in the source for 20 years. Brother scared. That's it. I can't go no more, man. I'm kind of fucked up. Well, you know.
Light skin Rory spitting the N-word. Pay attention.
West side of Manhattan, baby. Yeah. They're all jealous of my style. We need some more white boys call up and just shut up. Be scared of these black dudes getting in the comment section on the phone, talking about they're going to kill you, they're going to track you down. Be scared of them, man. You know, the white Denzel is here. I'll run this call, man. I'll protect you. I'll help you out. Tell me what city you in. I'll help you out.
Hang on a second.
Forget about suckers like Gangsta Love, man.
Right, stay
when
there.
I see that cat, if he ever comes to New York City and does what he talks about he's going to do, okay. I'm going to send him to the Essence. I'm going to send him to the Essence. I'm going to leave him slumped between 2 buildings, man. And I'm telling you, he talks a lot of gangster shit, and I know he's bussy. I know he is, man.
Okay, Rory, sit tight, guys. On the screen, www.instagram.com/Skylarized. Hold on, Rory. Rory, hold on. Bone doing work. I got your donation. Are you on the line? Bone doing work. Area code 267. Rory, sit tight. I got you. I got you. Bone doing work. You're on the line, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Yo. What up?
Friday night, my nigga. Let's get it. Will Smith resigned.
For sure. I'm here to hop on Will Smith's little cuckold, man. He a cuck. You know what I'm saying? We here to come at Will Smith right now.
Okay.
I thought that was real messed up what he did. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, just like everybody say, you know, like, it's who he did it to. He wouldn't have done that if that was anybody white. But he was like, oh, they ain't going to get mad if I do this to the black guy. No. So he goes up and smacks the black guy. I don't know. It's just real. It's real messed up. I got bars for Will if y'all want to hear them.
Let's go.
All right. Forget Will Smith. He looking like a hater. Nigga mad because his wife stayed ball, call her Jada. Will Smith the cuck and his wife's the slut. It's only April, but she on August nuts. Let's not forget they was on Epstein Island. That shit weirder than T.I. checking the hymen. That's all I got. I was writing that while I was waiting for you to answer. But yeah, man, he's stupid weird.
Well,
man.
hang on a second, sir. It's Friday night. Can I ask, how old are you?
28.
Okay. Do you have any other any other bars you can spit? Never mind the trash bars you just spit. Any like real shit? Give us some real shit, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I do, but
man,
I guess I'll spit some of that. Let's see what I can think of. Smoking and listen to this melody. It's sick and need a remedy. You know, we smoking heavily. I'm sensing all this jealousy, but it don't bother mentally because I'm always medically medicated, but never chemically. You know, senior high school, man, they didn't want me back. So I sat back and I sold a bunch of sacks. Just a young nigga, I was looking for them racks. Smoking out that pack while I sold it out them rats. Don't let whole niggas fuck up my trap. Except this one time I should have borrowed the Mac. Paint on it black, dress him in black. Swear to God that pussy had luck on his back, but I ain't tripping. That nigga gonna get caught slipping. And if I'm feeling moody, bullets will start spilling. He dripping while me, my nigga stay sipping. Man, I swear every day this bong ripping. So I stay spitting, your bitch stay splitting. On my dick, you know I stay hitting. I stay kitten every day, you know.
So I have to jump in. You're 28, you say?
Born in 93.
Yeah.
Yup.
You sound like the Fushnikins from back in the days.
I've never heard of them, but definitely check them out. What year is that?
Don't bother checking them out. Yes, but you remind me of the Fushnikins.
God damn. Sounds like a L.
Clearly, you just rap for fun. You have no aspirations to be a rapper.
No, I sent that. I spent that when I was like 18 years old. That was like that's like 10 years ago.
You've got a job. You got a job, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Rory, any comments on this young man's bars? Reminds me of the Fushnikins.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Well, where you from?
From Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yo, you know what? I mean, you 28 years old, and you sound like a copycat of one of these kids that's like 22. You talking this old blood stuff and all of this stuff. Hey, you just copycatting what you hear. You ain't got original thought in your head. You ain't got original thought in your head.
Years ago.
Say it again.
I still got it uploaded. I spit that 10 years ago.
Like
it's still uploaded.
So you 28. You said you wrote that when you was 18. It sounded like it was like
definitely.
an 18-year-old. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he asked me if I had any other
You way too old for that dumb shit. Are you really about that? Are you really a blood? Are you really a blood?
Do you know any Slim Jesus bars, sir?
No, I'm just asking you.
Rory, hold on.
Milwaukee ain't a biggest blood city like that.
Right.
There's a lot of GDs, Cobras.
Do you know any Slim Jesus bars?
Nah, but I know who that is. He's that drill time, whatever. I know who you're talking about, that white boy.
Yeah, he would body you in a battle.
Yes, Slim Jesus would take your head off.
Battle, fool.
He would body you in a battle. If you got on the mic with him, he would body you.
Rap battle, tranny boys. You the one kissing boys. What are you talking about? Let's battle
that
about
never
it.
happened.
Let's battle about it.
No,
Rory,
that never
you like
happened.
kissing motherfucking men.
No, you're talking about Milwaukee.
Yeah,
and
you
talking
about to say
about
no
blood.
now.
You up on here shouting like a stupid little
I didn't say
kid.
nothing.
He just called Rory out. Now, hang on a second, guys. Hold on. Sir, you just called Rory out for a battle. Yes? I just heard that.
Yeah, let's go, Rory.
Okay, who's going first? Let's get with it.
Let's
I'm
get
not
Rory
a rapper.
first. Let's see
What the
what
hell
he
you
got.
talking about?
I ain't a rapper
I'm not
either.
a rapper.
That was 10 years ago.
I mean, I'll battle you, but you got to give me a week to write a rhyme or something. I'll come back next Friday. I have a rhyme for you.
Hey, classic
What?
life
What you
shit. They always
laughing
need to
about?
write it down in a week. We
Well,
freestyling
yeah,
out
I'm
here.
gonna write
What's
it
good?
down. What the hell you talking? That's funny. I don't know where I'm from.
Yeah, I'm
if
off
you
the
gonna
dome
take your
with it.
time
I'm
to
off
write
the
a
dome
rhyme,
with
I'll
it.
bust on your punk ass.
Dome
It ain't
with it. I
nothing.
got
You
text,
give me
you
a
know what I'm
week, I'll
saying?
come back this
Okay.
Friday.
All right, hang on, guys. Okay, so, sir, you're out of Milwaukee. Can I get your
Money
name?
on it?
Rory, hold on. Sir, can I get your name? You're out of Milwaukee.
Y'all can just call me Bone. Bone doing work.
Okay, Bone, turn that down in the background. Somebody's got something on in the background. I want you to go ahead and spit. Somebody's got to turn that down, please. Turn it down, or I got to drop the line. Come on.
That's not me.
Hold on a second. Let me make sure all the lines are clear. Hold on. Okay, it's just us three. All right, Bone doing work. You want to spit some bars at Rory? Let's go. What do you got?
All right, sure. I got. Let me. This off the dome too.
Off
so
the
you
dome.
know what I'm saying? Don't get too sad about it.
Let's go.
But hey, I'm sitting here rapping at this bitch Rory. The nigga love them trannies. Nigga saw a white boy's fanny and got turned on. He said that shit was the bomb. And then he motherfucking try to say she looked like Britney Spears. Man, that nigga weird. That nigga said he wasn't fucked up, even though he had a few beers. I don't know, man. I ain't no rapper, man. I ain't no rapper.
Okay.
Wait, you ain't no rapper, but you called in as a rapper. You ain't talking
Well, I
about
had
nothing
bars for
except
Will
for rapping.
Smith. It was about the subject.
Yeah.
I said I wrote
Yeah,
it
that
about
shit was-
Okay, hang on a second. Bone doing work. Are you Caucasian? Bone doing work. Are you Caucasian?
Nah, Latino.
Okay. Are you claiming Caucasian? Keep it real.
Hell no. Oh no, I mean if the cops pull up, hell yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's go with white on white hate tonight. Let's go here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So Rory,
If the cops pull up.
Rory, you don't freestyle, right?
If
Rory,
the
you don't.
cops pull up.
Rory, you don't freestyle.
No, I don't freestyle. I just bag on stupid dudes like this. That if he's white, he's like one of these white dudes that wears a purple do-rag.
Bro,
and,
you be kissing
listens
trannies.
to
Come on
rap
now.
and then spits another rap that sounds just like that. You never been to jail. You never been locked up. You never had to be white. You never had to fight.
Hey, don't be mad at me for not getting caught.
You a fan, man. That's what you are. You a suburban fan. So be a suburban fan.
I am
but
from
your
the
raps
suburbs,
is
for
whack.
sure.
Yeah, I
sure,
know you
suburb
from the
all day.
suburbs, but you claim in the city. You claim in Milwaukee. You from the suburbs. I knew
My
it.
business there.
But you
All right. Well, listen, guys. Hold on a second. Bone doing work.
You're a phony, man.
Rory,
That's what
hold
you
on.
do.
Hold
You're a
on.
phony.
Hold on. Bone doing
There's
work.
like 1,040,000 rappers nowadays. You 1,000,001.
Rory,
You
hold
the
on.
1,001st.
Hold on. Bone doing work. Thank you for your donation, man. Have a great evening. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Salute. Bye, tranny boy.
Okay, all right. Hang on a second. Bone doing work. He spent Skrilla. All right, Rory, sit tight. I got to go to Cash App and Super Chat. Can you hold on? Rory, can you hold on? Rory. Did he hang up?
Yeah.
All right, sit tight. Be right back. Sit tight. Okay. All right. Folks, we're talking about Will Smith resigning from the Academy Awards. In case you don't know, this happened earlier today, and I'm exploring what may have prompted this decision. Was it his decision? Was it a decision with he and his wife, Jada? Was it a family decision? Was it his therapist? Was it his mother? His mother, pardon me, a very classy-looking woman. His sister, I forget his sister's name, dark skin with blonde, looked like a blonde helmet with the fucking, the baby hair, you know. What do you call that? It looked like a blonde lace front. Anyway, did the family say, hey, Will, you know, you've got to stop this, you know. The family make this decision, and have what we have. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Cash App. How do I say your name, young lady? Serena? That's very pretty. Are you in Georgia? Okay. I don't fly nobody out, baby. If you're in Georgia, let's talk, okay? Lawrence, I got your donation. Sad day for black people. Will Smith shamed us. Okay, if you say so, sir. Monty got your donation. 313. Monty, you got to sit tight. I see you, sir. Okay, give me a second. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, I'm coming to you, sir. Sit tight. Sit tight. Sit tight. I'm coming to you, sir. Gangsta of Love, where are you? Oh, shit, wait a minute. Okay. Do we have Gangsta of Love tapping in? Gangsta of Love. Can you hear me?
Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the Gangsta
call
of
you
Love.
A pussy boy. Yeah.
So, yo, let me talk, you clown. You've been on here running your dick
Some people call
suckers
you
long
a
enough.
fake thug. Some people call you a pussy boy. Go ahead, pussy
Are you
boy.
gonna let me talk,
You in
clown?
Texas claiming Compton. You in Texas claiming Cali. Come on, man. Go ahead,
Man.
tough guy. Come on.
So check this out.
Where you calling from? Where you calling from? Where you calling from?
Man, shut up. Please.
Right.
Shut up. So check this
I'm
out.
not your
Rory gets
dog.
on here talking all
Not
this
your
stuff
dog.
about black people. Guess what? He done been to jail.
I'm talking about
more than
you.
me.
I'm
I ain't
talking
never
about
been
you.
to jail before.
What? I'm talking about you, black people. What?
Ah, you a clown. But that's all right. Guess
I'll
what?
spit in your face and
your
box
funeral
off
is gonna
on
be
you.
tomorrow. You
When you
clown.
coming to New York? When you coming to New York so I can leave you slumped? When you coming to New York?
Man,
When?
man, I'm coming up there to see your
Talking all
mama
that
tonight.
gangster shit.
I'm gonna pull her hair.
What? You doing
I'm
what?
gonna pull your mama's
You
hair
doing
tonight.
what? That's
You
what you
gonna
gotta say.
That's
That's
what you wanna
it.
do.
That's
Come on.
you illiterate, man. You illiterate. You can't even spell
Man.
a 4-letter word. You up in the
Man, I'm
comment
coming to
section.
see your mama tonight.
You a pussy
clown.
as hell. You pussy as hell.
Hey,
you in the
Rory,
comment
look.
section talking about you gonna pay for me to fly out to LA, and then you want to
Bro,
fight in
listen.
Kelly Park, and afterwards you want to go for Alizé. That was the gayest beef invitation I ever heard in my life. You want to fight
But
in
you
Kelly
sleep with
Park
trannies.
and then take
But
me
hey,
out
Rory,
for Alizé.
Rory, check
You
it
a
out,
whole
check it
girl,
out.
man. You a whole
Come here.
girl.
Okay, well, check this out. Tomorrow, you keep checking for that community section.
Sound like a gay
You
circle.
check out for that community
Why you fronting,
section
man?
tomorrow. Your
Why you
feelings is
fronting
gonna
like
be
you
hurt.
live in California? You in Texas. You in Texas this whole time. Why you fronting like you in California? If you
I'm not
gangster
even
telling
in, I'm
people
not even in
pull up,
Texas, you
you
clown.
in Texas, man. You
I'm not
lying.
in Texas either.
You
It don't
are
matter
in
where
Texas.
I'm at.
You called
It
from
ain't
the
like you gonna
832
come.
number.
It ain't gonna act it. Listen, you ain't gonna come, so what difference do it make?
You a gay surfer. Cowabunga, dude. Cowabunga.
Hey, I'm proud to be proper, clown. You done been to jail more than niggas I know. You always want to talk stuff about black people, how bad we are, but you done been in jail and got
How
turned out.
bad?
You a clown. You a clown.
No, I'm the white Denzel, baby. I got more style than you. You mad because I style on you. That's why.
Yeah,
you mad
that's
because
why.
you ain't me.
That's why Queen Flip.
Why you always
that's
talk
why
about
Queen
me?
Flip
Why?
embarrassed your ass.
You know, your boyfriend got to be jealous by now. Everybody in your whole
Ain't got
family
no
got to be
boyfriend.
asking, who the hell the white Denzel? That's all you talking about. That's
boyfriend
all
is
you
your
think
mama.
about. There ain't no
Hey.
going back and forth with me
So,
and you.
baby,
It's just
y'all
you
looking out
talking
for me
about
tomorrow?
Folks, this is an unresolved issue. Just sit tight. This is the Star Report. We do this from time to time. Just sit tight. Be right back.
To Texas. I'll show you
Give me
what
the
chopped
address.
and screwed is. You come to New York
Give me
City,
the
I chop
address.
your face and screw your life up. That's what I'll do.
Man, stop.
You in Houston, Texas.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I'll show you
You're gonna try
chopped
to
and
rape me.
screwed. Yeah? Come through.
I'm
I
out.
gave you the Addy. I gave it. You asked enough times. I gave it to you. Come through.
Shit.
You hiding. Show
Shit.
your face. What they say? You talk a lot on the show. They want you to show your face. Show your face, bitch boy. You don't want nobody to see your waxed eyebrows and your corny ass tattoos.
Damn.
You a phony, man. I'll slap you like you slap your EBT card down at the corner store. That's what I'll do.
Slap
I'll
me like-
slap you like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
me
I
like I
slap
slap
you
your
like you
mama's
slap
ass
your
when I'm putting
EBT
this
card
black
down.
heater on it.
Shit.
Nah, you a pansexual. You a
Clown.
pansexual. You get on all fours and you get hit in your ass with a bunch of pots and pans. You a pansexual.
Okay, Brittany.
That's
Damn.
what you are. Yeah.
Brittany,
Bitch.
tomorrow you go.
Shit is lit. Pay attention.
My
you
name, bitch. You
Yeah,
know what
you
you
gonna be
need to
calling
do?
Star tomorrow.
You need to go get your shine box. You need to go get your shine box.
Whoa.
Because my gators need a little shining, boy. That's what you need to do. Get your shine box.
Oh,
Little
shit.
bitch
Okay,
talking
I'm gonna
my
put a
name.
potato up your
You
ass
don't know
tomorrow.
me.
You're gonna be so
Yeah,
hurt.
no, you low key, man. I'm hardcore. You low key.
You're
I'm
hardcore.
hardcore.
How are you hardcore?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
trained.
hardcore. All day, all the way. I don't just talk it, I live
You're a
it.
hardcore
I gave
trainee,
you the
Loco.
Eddie. I gave you the Eddie. I ain't hiding. You got my
Drop it
picture,
again.
bitch boy.
What is it?
Yeah, no.
What is it?
What you mean again? You said he.
Folks, make sure you check out my exclusive opinion on YouTube. One of my new sponsors. She purchased an item from another one of my other sponsors, and she got herself a week's free promotion. My exclusive opinion on YouTube. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, guys like him are part of the reason that we had to drink out of different water fountains once upon a time in this country.
His call dropped out. Gangsta of Love.
Black man.
Did you
Nobody
hang up?
want to be around an angry gay black man, a weird ass motherfucker like him.
His call dropped
That's
out.
why.
His call dropped out. All right, Rory. He signed off, man.
Yeah, I bet he did. He got his bitch ass off the line. That's what he did.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, that's a body. They
Okay.
call that a body. They call that a body.
Okay.
Oh, stop. Have a good Friday.
I'll talk to you soon, man. Salute. Salute. Okay.
All right.
The white Denzel, a.k.a. Light Skin Rory, and Gangsta of Love. Yeah, listen, I had to let them, talk. They've been going back and forth, shots and shots. I don't like for people to come on my show or call in and take shots at other people unless they're on the line. I don't do that, all right? Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, where are you, sir? Elvis, good evening. Is that you? Area code 646, Mr. Rosenberg.
Big Elvis the Chef, I am here, Star.
Good to hear from you, man. Will Smith has resigned. Your thoughts, please.
Well, earlier in your show, you said you were open to conspiracy.
Okay, please.
And I figured I'm your conspiracy guy.
Yes.
And I do want to say I don't necessarily believe in any of this, but
Okay.
I thought of something interesting that he conspired with Jada and the director of the Academy Awards because, she's done the table talk. She figured out production.
Okay.
And they're all in cahoots to branch off to another award show. And by him resigning, then he's allowed to maybe create his own award or whatever have you, and using people like Denzel, and then even Chris Rock will come back in because it's all part of some huge conspiracy to just get away from the Hollywood we know to the new Hollywood they're going to create.
Okay. I'm listening.
So
I'm listening.
That was a conspiracy. Well, that was all I came up with. I was like, Star open to conspiracy. Let me go there.
Listen, I'm open for the discussion tonight. And for those who don't know, for those who are new to the show, we do this from time to time. We just we throw it out there. We let people chime in, whether it's a conspiracy or an alternate dimension. Who was that came up with the alternate bussy dimension? Was that you or Florida Boy J? I forget.
It wasn't me. I don't know who it was. Let me also add to that.
Alternate bussy dimension. I'm sorry. Good. You were saying good.
I want to add to the initial conspiracy is that reparations will be given out.
Oh man!
So they are ahead of the curve. They know about the new black money that's about to happen. So Will Smith and Jada, along with the director of that and Chris Rock, are setting themselves up so that they can take advantage of all of the people with money now and they're going to have writing courses and all kind of lighting courses, and a college they're about to open up that's going to be just this huge college of just excellence in black, where Jada and Will Smith will be like some sort of monument will be attributed to them. And it all started with just the slap. The slap is what did it all.
I'm not mad at what you're saying. I'm not sure if it has legs or not, but I'm not mad at what you're saying.
Well, it's all off the cuff. I just came up with that right now.
Okay. What are your thoughts on why Will Smith has not reached out to Chris Rock personally? That bothers me. That makes me think that Will Smith is not just a narcissist, but an elitist. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all part of the conspiracy. Chris Rock has to take his time and join the movement that he does, solidify their new movement. Okay. By him taking longer, it allows it to cement in stone that this is the leaders that we need now.
Okay. So now do you...
Because reparations happens with money, land, schooling, however they're going to do it. We're talking about a huge movement of money is about to take precedence. And now that they want to do everything all digital now, so they ain't got to print out no money. It's all just numbers on the screen. And mind you, I don't believe in any of this. This is just me just, spitballing over here.
Now hang on a second. With regards to your theory, do you think that... Where do you think this is going to go? Will Smith resigned. The Academy accepted his resignation. What's next? Will he be arrested? What's next?
I don't know. I don't know. But if my theory is in any way, shape, or form viable, then I would say that what's going to happen is black excellence is coming.
I think black excellence is a thing of the past, to be honest with you. Black people, in my opinion, or people of color, do not have a similar objective at this point in American history. It's splintered off into different things, and capitalism is a beautiful system, don't get me wrong, but I don't think black excellence is a reality anymore. I think that everything is integrated. People want to be in the mix, so to speak, in my opinion. But I'm hearing you out.
Yeah.
If I can ask you this, hold on a second. If I can ask you this, with regards to the California Task Force, and I'm just getting up to speed on them. They are hiring economists to work out what may be viable for reparations. Is Tone Talks and Yvette Cornell connected to the California Task Force? Do you know?
No, I'm unaware. I'm unaware. I'm not up to speed with that, but I did see the headline on the task force. I'm curious as to what's going to happen with that. But before I forget, I don't want this to get out of my mind. It's okay if we go back 10. Yeah, I was going to say that there's an analogy that I use on my channel at the Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg channel on YouTube, and I talk about Central Park. And Central Park, you go to Central Park.
Central Park in New York City. For those who don't know.
Yeah, Central Park. Sorry about that. Yeah, Central Park in New York City. It's one of the most beautiful parks you're ever going to go to. They have an amazing park. But in order for this park to get to where it's at, arguably an amazing park. Yeah. But in order for this park to get to where it's at, it had to displace hundreds of people. It had to uproot the lives of people that were there for 30, 40 years. Mm-hmm. Will Smith possibly is this analogy where that slap and the horribleness that can come, whether he goes to jail, whether there's anything for that, and to correlate it to black excellence, that you look at Central Park and how beautiful it looked, but it took a lot for it to get there, a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, in order for it to become what it is. And all I'm saying is just that if this conspiratorial point of view that I'm focused on. It's just that the slap was the displacement, horror, and pain that was necessary to make Central Park the greatest that it was. And this slap might, in turn, open up a door to the most amazing colleges and the most amazing other things that we're unaware of seeing it with these right now eyes.
Okay.
But there's time in the way we understand it. You know, these things are planned out far into one's lifetime. Will Smith is probably prepared for the speech, or maybe has perhaps seen the speech of his grandchildren that he would never hear in real time, where these elitists and these people might be able to tune in onto that frequency. You know, they're Scientologists now. They might be able to tune into that frequency.
Elvis, hold on a second. Monty, sit tight. Monty, I'm coming to you next. 313 Monty, hold on. Elvis, I want to throw you a curveball real quick because I appreciate the discussions you and I have. You are a New Yorker, born and raised, yes? If memory serves me correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. I produced a documentary years ago under one of my LLCs. I'm not going to mention which documentary it was, but I've produced films. I just don't talk about that sort of jazz. You mentioned Central Park being one of the greatest parks. Washington Square Park. Do you know Washington Square Park? Of course you do.
Of course.
Do you know what's up under Washington Square Park? Do you know what's been...
I do not.
It's an old slave...
I do not.
An old slave cemetery. An old slave burial ground. African slave bones scattered about. We have, you know... I know you've been there as well. Back in the 80s, I used to be in that park, you know, sniffing coke, smoking weed, yada, yada, yada. Washington Square Park is an old slave burial ground. Just FYI. You can Google that and get the details on it, okay? Washington Square Park.
Yeah, definitely will.
So a lot of those parks in Manhattan are not what they have come to be known as. Just want to say that. I'm not going to go into the history of Central Park, but lynchings and all sorts of shit went on there. But I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
No, I definitely understand where you're coming from. And it's like, you know, a lot of the things that we look at and see, and we think, you know, one opinion is that it's beautiful, and yet, like you said, there are people buried under there that they didn't even give two F's about, they wanted what they call progress.
Right.
For progress, you know, a lot of people got to get displaced. A lot of people got to die for progress.
Right.
So
yeah. So when I see people living across the street from Washington Square Park and they're kicking up dust about, you know, oh, we don't want these people around here and the black kids, yada, yada, yada. Well, you got African slave bones buried up under Washington Square Park. Anyway, I don't want to ramble too much, man. I got to take this other call, man. Good to talk to you.
Respect.
Thank you, man. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. Monty, I'm doing a lot, man. I got your donation. Thank you for holding. Good evening, Monty.
Good evening. What up, though, Star?
Hey, how are you, man? Friday night, Will Smith has resigned. Any thoughts? Do you give a goddamn?
So basically, we didn't let this nigga do some hoe ass shit 3 times this week.
Okay.
One, he ran up on the OG. Chris Rock is almost 60 years old.
Right.
That's unacceptable in any neighborhood. If an old nigga talk shit, you just gotta take that. You don't go and put your hands on somebody that would be considered an elder. I mean, I know Chris Rock been around for a while, but I don't think a lot of these young cats realize Chris Rock is almost 60 years old.
Right.
And Will is 53 years old himself, you know, so me at my age at only 45, I would never put my hands on somebody older than me unless they actually put hands on me. Words, you can just let that go. So him resigning, what's interesting about this is his woman, is she going to resign? Is she going to withdraw her membership? Because all that means if he's withdrawing from the Academy Awards, you still got the Golden Globes, you still got the SAG Awards.
Right.
You know, give her all that shit back. But is she gonna do that because she's in all those academies? She's in all those, you know,
memberships. They're called. Go ahead.
So she just let him, you know, fuck himself while she can still be considered for award in the future when we, you know, all feel that, you know, she was the force behind him doing that whole ass shit.
Should we be putting respect on Jada Pinkett's name? Got this hoe ass nigga all out of character, doing all sorts of goofy shit, and she, in reality, she's the puppet master. Nigga, go ahead and quit. Go ahead and quit that shit, nigga. You don't need them, their goddamn trophies and awards. Go ahead and quit that shit, hoe ass nigga. What do you think about that?
Right. So let's see if she a G, and if she resigned. You know, one of the other callers was saying, you know, I mean, one, we already know it's been 94 years since the Oscars been around, and only 5 black men have ever won the Best Actor award. So, you know, we've been getting played by their ass for years, considering the number of talented black men who've been, you know, acting in the last damn near 100 years. I mean, he only became the 5th, you know, behind, you know, a high-esteemed group, Sidney Poitier, Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, even Jamie Foxx.
Sidney Poitier.
You know, and I thought about something, you know, if you remember when Jamie Foxx was on his way to winning, notice how Oprah started bringing him under protection. And, you know, they was basically on Jamie like, hey, don't fuck this up. You know, she set up a meeting with Sidney Poitier. You know, you can go look on YouTube and see the clip where he said, you know, I give you responsibility and all that.
Okay.
You know, this dude just bugged out, you know, and I think what the Oscars was dealing with, you know, he's been around so long and so big, you know, they really was afraid to do anything because something should have happened immediately. You know, he shouldn't have been
So I want to get back to Jada Pinkett for a second. I appreciate what you're saying, and you on hold. I appreciate you holding. Should we be respecting Jada Pinkett's pimp hand? Got this nigga all out of character. Got this nigga now resigning from the Oscars. Bitch slapping, chin checking this nigga. Putting a coochie in his mouth. Huh? Got him slapping 88-pound niggas on stage. Do we respect Jada Pinkett's pimp?
Hey, the bitch must got that Erykah Badu fire, because she got motherfuckers changing,
something.
You know, the way Erykah Badu was turning niggas out.
Yeah. Yeah, I just gave you 3 speed knots to take your whole ass to sleep. And when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to resign from that motherfucking academy. We don't need them. You don't need that shit. All you need is me, nigga. Mama got what you need. Go ahead and finish up, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Now that he withdrawn, then, you know, basically any future projects he does, he will never be able to be nominated for anything or win anything. So, you know, if she's a real G, I want to see her turn her shit in too.
Okay. Hey,
turn
man,
the card in.
I appreciate you, Monty. Thank you for your patience, man. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Okay. Troll babies, do we put any respect on Jada Pinkett's pimp hand, huh? Smacking this nigga in his shit. Hitting him with the Jedi mind tricks. What is your mother calling here for again? I told you only going to talk to her on Tuesdays and Fridays and for 20 minutes on Sunday. What does she want now? And why does your goofy ass sister with the blonde fucking lace front keep emailing us? The fuck does she want? Folks, the show's over. I thank you for your support tonight. Does anybody need a publicist, a social engineer, someone to assist you in your quest or your business ventures? I'm talking about a high caliber publicist. High caliber. You know, in a situation that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith are going through, they should have taken certain measures to deal with this better, in my opinion. On the screen right now is a media relations, media training, PR strategy company. I highly recommend you reach out if you are trying to do anything in the world of media, business, social engineering, producer, artist, actor, comedian.